YouTube, chicks. Get ready.
You know what to do, chicks.
Listen, Chick Smooth.
Hey, Chick Smooth, appreciate all the coverage that you've been doing. I've been watching your shit for a while. I just subscribed to your shit too, bro.
Looks like Meek Mill is not too happy with the news that came out yesterday. Now, if you guys have not watched the video from yesterday, please make sure you guys go check it out. But Daily Mail interviewed a guy named Jason Hyatt. Jason is the caretaker for the rental property that Diddy rented to host Meek Mill's birthday party at. Now, this happened back in 2014. Yes, this happened a whole 10 years ago. And Jason is now coming out to tell everybody exactly what he saw. Now, according to Jason, there was blood on the sheets, used condoms, a lot of cocaine, razor blades, and of course, lots of broken bottles of alcohol everywhere. The only thing that actually stood out from what Jason said was when Jason claimed that Diddy wanted to install his own smoke detectors. If we already have smoke detectors in the crib that's working perfectly fine, why would you want to bring your own and then uninstall it the next day? Some of you guys wrote in the comments on the last video saying this is a little bit fishy. Looks like Diddy might have wanted to install some hidden cameras in the smoke detectors. Now, let's all be honest here. This story is only relevant because of Diddy. Anybody that's ever hosted a party for Diddy or with Diddy, if they're not under any NDA and they've got a good Diddy story to tell, they're going to tell it. More than likely, they're going to be paid for it as well. Now, today, Meek Mill woke up and he was not too happy seeing all these publications that was talking about the story. Meek said none of these publications are owned by black men posting things to destroy the names and brands of the culture. I'ma stand on this. I know it's somebody behind this. I'ma start a war behind it too when I find out. Just think about it. You're waking up to a bunch of non-black owned publication posting major lies about me. Where all the PR people go that was around me? Everybody see what's going on. I'm not gonna be quiet. It's a war on black men. When I see Page 6 post something, it gives me a bad vibe. Go back 2 years ago, they posted only good Meek Mill news. I know how these things work. Like what just happened with Mike Tyson. Show his ass out, get him beat by young white kid. Come on, it's a mockery. Y'all gonna start a war that can't be controlled after me. I'm telling ya, if you look who's invested in these publications, it'll break your heart. Meek continues. Why is nobody looking at the fact of who we consume this news from? I went to ChatGPT. None of these people are even Americans and not close to the black party. These weak ass stories. This wasn't even Puff Party. It's not nothing to be quiet about if you're smart. They're putting black men in jail off stories. I wish Puff well. He's a black man. I hope he didn't do most of that shit they saying he did. Why y'all so scared to talk? Y'all must got shit in the closet. My past the streets is nothing to hide. Now, I understand exactly where Meek is coming from. Hey, I'm not the only person Diddy has thrown parties for. If you're close to Diddy and he really rocks with you, he's probably throwing you some kind of party or celebration. Why y'all just coming after me, trying to implicate my name with Diddy? That part I do understand and I think it's a little bit unfair. But if you go to the source of the story, the person's name is right there. It's Jason Hyatt. If you have good lawyers, you can easily send them a cease and desist to stop talking about it. Or if you really want to know exactly who's behind this quote-unquote attack, I'm sure if you pay Jason a certain amount of money, he can tell you the reason why he came out with the story about you. I just don't think trying to crash out over the internet is worth it. You can't possibly attack and control every headline about you. If it's not a story about you and Diddy, it's gonna be a story about you falling off, a story about you acting gay with Mike Rubin, or simply something else people can make up about you. You just gotta ignore it. You guys get in the comments below. Do you guys think Meek has a point, and what advice would you give him about this? Post your comments below. Subscribe to my channel, like this video. I'll see you guys later, man.